Good morning, Enid. It is Thursday, July 12th. It's good to see you once again. We're coming to you live streaming around the globe here this morning. Thank you for joining us. We're also airing locally on Channel 12 and 112. Join us for the next 30 minutes of news, weather, and sports. And we have a very special guest today about a project called A Purse with a Purpose, and that's all on Good Morning Enid. So grab that cup of coffee. Stay tuned. We have a great show for you. Good morning, Enid. It is time to rise and shine.
Good morning, Enid. Thanks again for joining us today. It's currently around 76 degrees, but let's take a look at that local forecast. Looks like it's going to get up to a high of 98 later today and a low tonight of 75. The winds are about 10 to 15 miles an hour out of the southeast side, but mostly sunny skies. It's just going to be a really warm Oklahoma summer day.
That's right, really warm
Yep.
Oklahoma summer day. So for those of you that think summer's ending, nope, summer's not ending. It just started. As you can see, this is our 3-day weekend. We are definitely into 3 digits, so it's going to be a pretty warm weekend. So definitely a good time to go out and go to the pool, do something that'll keep you cool.
100 degrees. Whoa. Let's look at some of the statewide temps here at 7:31 on this Thursday morning. And everybody else pretty much looks like they're in the 70s, all the way from Copan up in the northeastern part of the state, all the way down. Is that cloudy, Oklahoma? I wonder if it's cloudy or sunny. It's sunny in cloudy, Oklahoma. They probably play on that quite often. So you can see the mid-temperatures, and as Erin said, going to be a warm one, high around 98 today.
There's some place called Cookie Town up there.
Cookie Town.
That's where I want to go.
Where are you from? Cookie Town, Oklahoma. So there's Pink, Oklahoma.
Oh, I wouldn't mind going there
You
either.
would? Okay. We have some, some other, well, I'm put on the spot here. I was trying to think of some other great. There's Godibo, Oklahoma. Slap Out. You ever been to Slap Out?
I have not.
Okay. You should go.
I have
You
a
go to
list
Cookie
now.
Town, Oklahoma, go to Slap Out.
Okay.
Anyway, Penn's really good about putting up some of the tourist attraction stops here in Oklahoma. We have a lot of them. Well, it's 7:33 on this warm July 12th, and we're so glad that you're with us. We're very excited about our special guest that will be with us in about 7 or 8 minutes. And but before all that, we want to turn to the local news that happened overnight. And to keep us updated on what took place overnight, we always turn to the bow tie guy, and that's Derrick Silas, as he has the Oklahoma Minute.
Well, music industry and Oklahoma officials celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Oklahoma soundtrack, which reached its gold status on July 8, 1958. And the Oklahoma State Department of Health released emergency rules for the Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority program on Sunday. One rule states that the doctors must be registered with the department in order to make recommendations. Another rule requires pregnancy tests be done on women before a physician can recommend medical marijuana. Governor Fallon signed the emergency rules yesterday. In sports, the World Cup will be Sunday at 10 a.m. with France against Croatia. And on this day in history, in 1995, a heat wave hit Chicago of 106 degrees with a heat index and a humidity resulting in a feeling of 120 degrees. 1,000 people die in Illinois and Wisconsin. And that's the Oklahoma Minute.
Thank you very much for that information, Derrick. We definitely want to take the time to remind you guys and to let you guys know that we love hearing from you. So if there's anything you would like to share, any questions, comments, anything you would like to share, please send it to
Cooler weather.
Yes, gme@enid.org. Our cows are always there, faithfully waiting to hear from you. So don't keep them waiting. Just send it.
Sara, I met a Holstein cattle
Oh, really?
farmer rancher the other day.
Good, good. You should have taken a picture and
We
shared
were,
it.
we were talking about Holsteins. I told him that we had some on our show. He
Good,
just kind of looked at me kind of funny when I said that, but anyway.
good, good. And for those of you that are looking for something to do this hot weekend, here is Erin with what's happening.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, starting us off is Muddin' Truckin' Family Fun Play Day over at CW Scooters. That is this Saturday starting at 7 a.m. and running until 6 p.m. It's free. You can bring trucks, ATVs, four-wheelers, lawnmowers, anything that you think you can get through a mud pile. There's no prizes. It's just for fun. Your little kids can also bring their ATVs and try to brave the mud pit, but it's definitely going to be a fun event to head out and try to make it through the Scooters mud pit on Saturday morning. And then following this, there is the American Idol contestant, Ben Glaze. He got pretty famous, if you've seen him in the news. He's from Enid. It's at Moose Lodge on Saturday at 7 p.m. The tickets are $10, and he's playing his own music that he wrote with his special guest, his sister, Brianna Glaze. Following that, there's the 31st Annual United Way Golf Tournament and Ronna Richards Memorial Fundraiser. This is at Oakwood Country Club on Monday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. There are 2 tee times, one's at 8 a.m. and the other's at 1 p.m. There'll be prizes and raffles, and all benefits are going to the 15 partner agencies of the United Way of Enid and Northwestern Oklahoma. There's also a buffet lunch, and the cost for teams and individuals are on the Enid Buds calendar, or you can contact the United Way at 580-237-0821 or at Carolina at United Way Enid. Definitely a great cause, and who doesn't love playing golf? And that's what's happening this weekend.
Erin, let's go back to the mudder thing. You said lawnmowers?
Yeah, that was one of the suggestions on their site, was to bring a lawnmower.
So there's hope for us, Sarah. We can get our lawnmowers in the mudder event this weekend. I was thinking, no, I don't have a truck or anything, but when she said lawnmowers, I thought, hey, we can do this thing.
I mean, anything you want that you think you can get through a mud pit in.
And a lawnmower.
Maybe.
Interesting. Okay, must be Oklahoma. It's 7:37 on this Thursday morning. Thank you for joining us. It is a warm 70, what is it, around 76 degrees, working our way to a hot 98 degrees. Well, on this hot Oklahoma summer in July, we're always thinking, boy, I could use some shade. And we have a little video we want to show you in regard to some clouds as they float by on a hot day in Oklahoma. We'll be right back. At 7:38 on this Thursday morning, thank you for joining us. Our very special guest, Courtney, is it Striznek?
Striznek, yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm always hesitant when I say it, I just say Courtney, but we're so glad to have you back. You're one of our frequent guests, and so Courtney, we appreciate you and what you do in the community.
Yes,
so
thank you so much for having me.
welcome to Good Morning Enid once again. And we want to talk about Purse with the Purpose, I think.
Yes.
Sarah's got all kinds of questions for you, so here we go.
Good morning, Courtney. I am not even going to attempt your last name. We'll just leave it at that. Like Steve said, this is an event. It's called Purses with Purpose. As many of you guys can see, here is that beautiful purse that we're going to be talking about a little bit. That's going to help us introduce this event. So tell us about this event and how the theme was developed.
So I work for the YWCA. This is a YWCA event, and this has been ongoing for about, I would say, 10 to 15 years. This theme was developed because what woman doesn't like a purse and a luncheon? And so our services are really geared towards women. We do accept any male victims of domestic violence, but this is generally geared toward women. So we thought this would be a great fundraiser for us, and you know, everybody loves a purse. So.
And we just want to remind everybody, Courtney, that your event is today.
Yes, it is
So
today.
we're hours away from the luncheon
Yep.
event. Well, I understand there's a very special young woman that's coming, I think, from North Carolina.
Yes.
Is your keynote speaker for the luncheon today.
Yes.
And her name is Janine Lattice?
Yes.
So what do you know about Janine?
We are very excited to have Janine. This is one of the first years that we have hired a professional speaker, and we're very excited. She has a very powerful story about how domestic violence has impacted her family life. And I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be a really good message and really show people what can happen in a domestic violence situation. So,
And kind of what you shared with me earlier, that she's experienced a lot of tragedy, and
Yes,
won't go into
yes.
details of that, but how to turn that around and even be here today to tell that
right.
story. So
She's the author of a book called If I'm Missing or Dead. So if that tells you anything about what the content will be like, she'll share her family struggle and how she's overcome.
And that's at lunch today, folks, so
Yes.
keep that in mind. Purchase your ticket to attend.
Yes, that's awesome. I know we were talking a little bit about this luncheon earlier, and it sounds like it's going to be a pretty big luncheon. I also understand that you will be sharing the annual organization report.
Yes, so we will, as well as the luncheon, as well as a purse auction, we will have our speaker and an organizational report that talks about kind of our stats throughout the year. So we'll share how many, for example, rape exams we've had, how many crisis calls have been answered through our hotline services, and just things of that nature to really share with the community where their dollars are going that have donated to us, as well as just the impact that we hope we are making every day. So.
One of the features of your luncheon, Courtney, is that you're going to be recognized the Volunteer of the Year. I understand
Yes.
there's the Woman of the Year, but let's just focus on the Volunteer of the Year. Tell us about, this seems like a very packed lunch, because you've got a
Yes.
keynote speaker, you have a drawing, or if you will, for the purse and so forth.
Yes.
But you're also going to recognize the Volunteer of the Year. Tell us about
So
that.
we have been so blessed with just so much outpouring of community support at the Y. We have a lot of great volunteers, some court-ordered, mostly through businesses and just individuals that want to give back, as well as our board members. So we are really excited to highlight a big group that's helped us out this year. I don't want to give too much
Sure.
away, but they have done so much for us, saved us so much money in staff time and things like that.
Does the Volunteer of the Year know they're the Volunteer
No,
of the Year?
not
Okay.
yet.
So
Not
that is
yet.
a really big secret. Okay, very good.
Pretty exciting.
Yes,
I
we
know-
could not run without volunteers. So.
Yeah.
Definitely. You guys will also be honoring the Woman of the Year. So tell us about this honor.
Yes, so she doesn't know yet either. We're very excited about this, but essentially the Woman of the Year every year for this luncheon, any woman in the community, any individual in the community can nominate a woman deserving of this honor. Usually somebody that's demonstrated great community service, as well as maybe some professional achievements and things like that. So it's voted on by, after nominations are submitted, it's voted on by past Women of the Year winners. So it's a really good group that we're really excited to add a new name today.
Courtney, with your permission, I'm going to pick up this
Yes.
this purse, the Louis Vuitton purse, and ladies and gentlemen, Grandma, Grandpa, and everybody watching. Courtney, when she walked in, this is in a special bag, and then that bag was in a special box.
That's
This
right.
came from Paris, France, not Paris, Texas, Paris, France. And Courtney said this price tag of $1,900 some for this thing.
Yes.
So I'll let you
Yes.
hold this, get my Oklahoma hands off this
Gorgeous,
thing.
isn't it?
So, okay, yeah, I guess it can be. So how can a person win, I guess, this $2,000 purse?
So we are selling raffle tickets at the YWCA. They're $10 a piece. You can buy as many as you want, and you get a chance to win this beautiful bag. We will be picking that winner at the luncheon, but you do not need to be present to win. So please stop by the Y or give us a call, 234-7581, and we can hook you up with some raffle tickets, and you might be able to bring this beautiful bag home.
So it's not an auction deal, it's strictly
Correct. Yes.
the raffle ticket? Okay, wow. What can you tell us about the bag?
It is from Paris. It is gorgeous. It is limited edition. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the purse, but it is,
Look inside.
yes. It's more of a trunk bag. As you can see, there's plenty of space in here. So we're really excited about it. We hope this will go to a great home today.
Welcome to the Home Shopping Club today
Yes.
this morning, as we're
I've just turned into a retail salesperson. So
at 7:45 on Thursday. We're pushing Louis Vuitton bags here this morning.
for a
So,
good cause, though,
yeah,
right?
for a good cause.
yes.
So.
So for anybody out there that has seen this purse and now really wants to go to this luncheon,
Yes.
What time and location, the details for this luncheon that's going to be happening?
So the luncheon is today from 11 to 1:30 at the Central National Bank Center. We are selling tickets at the door. So please, if you're on the fence, please join us at 11. You're going to have a great time, a great meal. And so we're really excited to see everybody today.
Courtney, in case someone has just turned on and they see you sitting there with this purse, and tell us the cost for the luncheon and then the cost for a ticket for
The
this.
tickets. So the luncheon is $50. That is
Okay.
tax deductible. So that is a donation to the YWCA as well as, covering our expenses. Our raffle tickets for this gorgeous Louis Vuitton are $10 and will be sold at the Y. You do not need to be present to win. So anybody can go home with this gorgeous bag.
Did you hear that, Sarah?
Yes.
Yep, even you, Sarah.
Yeah, even me. And you were talking about the proceeds will be a benefit to the YWCA's many services. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So our main service at the YWCA is we are a domestic violence shelter and also give services for victims of sexual assault. So we do have like a sexual assault exam room on site, so anybody that's been victimized can come to our facility instead of going to the hospital. We found that it can be more traumatic to kind of go through that traditional hospital experience after going through an assault like that. So we do have that. This luncheon will benefit the same program. And then our crisis center is an emergency shelter. We do have a crisis hotline that's 24/7. So anybody that needs assistance, if you're in a dangerous situation, please give us a call, 234-7581, and we can either get you into the shelter. We do take children. So we're one of the few shelters in Northwest Oklahoma that take women and children, so we don't have to break families apart.
Courtney Striznek is our guest here this morning on Good Morning Enid, and we'll have more with Courtney in just a moment. We'll give her a break where she doesn't have to hold the $2,000 purse, but we appreciate you being here this morning, especially the work that you do for the YWCA.
Thank you so much.
We'll have more with Courtney in just a moment, and let's keep on going. It's 7:47 on this Thursday, July 12th.
And in case you missed it earlier, we do want to bring back Derrick for the Oklahoma Minute.
Thanks, Sarah. Music industry and Oklahoma officials celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Oklahoma soundtrack, which reached its gold status on July 8th, 1958. And the Oklahoma State Department of Health released emergency rules for the Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority program on Sunday. One rule states that doctors must be registered with the department in order to make recommendations. Another rule requires pregnancy tests be done before a physician can make recommendation for medical marijuana. Governor Fallon signed the emergency rules yesterday. And in sports, the World Cup will be Sunday at 10 a.m. with France against Croatia. And on this day in history, in 1995, a heat wave hit Chicago of 106 degrees with a heat index and humidity resulting in a feeling of 120 degrees. 1,000 people died in Illinois and Wisconsin. And that's the Oklahoma Minute. Now, here's Kevin for more upcoming events at the Central National Bank Center.
Welcome inside the Central National Bank Center. I'm the General Manager, Kevin Brisky, and as you can see going on behind me, Day 3 of the Oklahoma City Thunder breakaway camp right here at the Central National Bank Center. Awesome event to have the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing one of their youth camps here. Been a great first 2 days and really excited for this third day beginning behind us as well. A bunch of stuff coming up here at the Central National Bank Center. A new show we just announced, Jeremy Camp with Matthew West, coming on November 8th. They're bringing their Answers All In tour. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, so you want to check that out, cnbcenter.com. Stop by the box office here at the Central National Bank Center or give us a call, 855-TIX-ENID. Other things coming up here at the Central National Bank Center. August 2nd is Lone Star, a great country act, best known for their song Amazed, which crossed over the country and pop charts. That show's coming up on August 2nd. Tickets starting at just $29. A really affordable show. They are very popular in the 90s and 2000s. We also have Enid Comic-Con coming for the first time. That's going to be August 4th and 5th, a 2-day event. Tickets are only $10 each, and we just announced a new package where you can get a ticket and a t-shirt, a commemorative Enid Comic-Con t-shirt for only $25. So check that out at cnbcenter.com. Going to be a lot of fun. Cosplay contest going on at that show with prizes up to our total of $1,000 in prize money split amongst adult contests, kids contests, and group contests. Some other things we have coming up in the near future: Ronnie Millsap on September 23rd. Going to be awesome to have such a legend here at the Central National Bank Center. 40 #1 country hits, and Paw Patrol on November 27th and 28th for 3 shows. A great family show, and look forward to seeing everyone out for that. So a lot coming up here at the Central National Bank Center, and we have more announcements to come, so stay tuned. Again, tickets, cnbcenter.com, 855-TICKS-ENID, or just stop down and see us. Second floor of Convention Hall is where our box office is during the weekdays. Until then, we'll send it back to you, Steve, in the studio.
Kevin, thank you very much. Great job as usual. Good morning, Enid, at 7:50 on this Thursday, July 12th. It's amazing how quick the calendar is going.
Yes.
Did you have a good July 4th?
I did. I had a great time and enjoyed a really nice fireworks show that the city put together. So it was great.
Very nice. And sometimes I think the smaller the community in Oklahoma, the bigger the fireworks show. It's such a big deal. And so, well, our special guest this morning, Courtney Striznek at the YWCA, and we're talking about Purses with a Purpose.
Right.
This is the Louis Vuitton $2,000 purse where you can buy a raffle ticket to win this thing. But there's other purses as well. How many other purses
Yes.
at this event?
So we've been very blessed. We have, I would guess, about 65 purses that will be available at the silent auction today at Purses with Purpose. So they're all designer. We also have some accessories and other goods from local vendors. So we've been very blessed with donations this year. I think the women that attend are going to be very excited about the selection.
60 some other purses.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. Again, Courtney, just real quick, just tell us, it's a luncheon event, the time and place, stuff like that, just in case somebody's just waking up and they're looking at Courtney and say, well, there's Courtney.
Yes, so this is the YWCA's Purses with Purpose. It is today from 11 to 1:30 at the Central National Bank Center. Tickets will be available at the door. They are $50, and all the proceeds will benefit YWCA services for victims of domestic violence.
Well, Sara, I know you're excited about the weather forecast for the weekend.
I sure am. It's the
I sure am.
It's the perfect weather to enjoy some pool time. Here it is. As you can see, in case you missed it earlier, we're definitely going to be in the 3 digits this weekend. It's going to be pretty warm. So dress cool and stay cool this weekend because it's going to be a hot one.
I think when we get to this part of the year, it's going to get warm. We know August is tough. But when we're August, we're thinking September, cooler
right.
weather. It just kind of gets through that. Well, speaking of the future, if you will, next Tuesday we'll have a city council meeting coming up at 5 o'clock. We'll have the study session. All of these meetings take place at the City Administration Building, which is at 401 West Owen K. Garrett. And then the city council meeting will get underway around 6:30 p.m. And all of this is being live streamed on enidtv.org. So on your smartphone or on your computer, you don't have to have cable TV to stay in touch with city government. You can watch it all, again, on your smartphone. Go to enidtv.org and you will get the study session, city council meetings. However, if you want to watch it in the comfort of your recliner and on cable television, we air that on Channel 12. And also the MAPC meeting, which is coming up Monday. So all of these city government meetings, if you will, is all part of our effort to be transparent and accessible and provide the community with the latest city government news. If you're able to stay with us in 6 minutes at 8 o'clock, we have Bob Ford. Bob Ford was a helicopter pilot during Vietnam. He flew over 1,000 missions and had the opportunity to sit down and talk with Bob. So we will play that interview at 8 o'clock this morning. So,
Very good. And if you're looking to increase your family by a couple of numbers, remember that adopting a pet is always a great option to provide a pet with a nice home.
a pet with a purpose.
There we
right?
go, a pet with a purpose. So if you would like that, here is Charlet. She wants to introduce us to Seneca.
Hi, good morning, Dane. Today we have Seneca. Seneca is in Penn 27. She's a 1-year-old female black lab mix, and she's very excited and playful. She's ready for a new home. So come by and see her at the shelter today.
Thank you, Charlotte. We appreciate the effort that you do each and every day, and also the entire team at Animal Control. So help us out if you want to adopt a pet. 249-4910 is the number to call. Well, we're holding steady at 77 degrees, if you will, but we're going to warm up all the way to 98. So it's going to be a hot July day, but we're used to that. And as Sara shared with you earlier, we're going to work our way to hundreds for the weekend. Our special guest this morning, Courtney Striznek from the YWCA. Courtney, you're the marketing person and also the children's program director, if you will.
Yes.
Kind of tell us, we've been talking about your event today, the Purses for a Purpose. What else does the Y be involved in?
So
Services.
we have really tried to get out into the community with some of our services. We have an exciting remodel going on for our My Sister's Closet, and this is a free community thrift store. We have household items, we have men, women, children's clothing. We have all sorts of items that have been donated. It's free of charge. Anyone in the community can come out. All you need is an ID to shop. So we're working on that remodel right now of our space to make it a little bit more retail friendly and just give us more space because we have so many donations. So,
And if, excuse me, Courtney, if somebody's new to the community, they have no idea where that's at. I mean,
Yes.
Can you tell us about the location? It's really easy for us to assume, oh
Right.
yeah, it's just down the street.
So we are at 525 South Quincy, right across from Batt's Hospital. So we are right accessible off of Garriott.
Okay. Do you have any questions about this purse?
Not the purse,
Okay.
but about what you were talking just a minute ago.
Yes.
If somebody wants to donate, I know you heard that there's been a lot of donations for this.
Yes.
Who do they contact? Where do they go to donate for this?
Yes, thank you. So please go to 525 South Quincy or give us a call at 234-7581 if you have any questions about where to drop off or if we need your item. But generally, we will take all and any donation. So we also have, as part of the youth programs that you mentioned, a Project Cinderella Closet, where we give free prom dresses to any girl in the community from the 5 counties that we serve, which is Kingfisher, Blaine, Garfield, Major, and Grant. So if you have any prom dresses, any women out there have prom dresses or formals that you don't need anymore, please donate that to the Y. They're all tax deductible, and we can give that to a girl in need so she can have that prom experience.
Courtney, I know that you're here today to talk about your Purses with a Purpose event. It's a
Yes.
luncheon today. And again, just kind of share with us the time and location.
Yes, it's 11 to 1:30 today at the Central National Bank Center. We will have tickets available at the door for $50.
And of course, that's all tax deductible.
Yes.
And for a raffle ticket for the $2,000 Louis Vuitton purse,
Yes, this could be yours for only $10. So you can buy as many as you want. They're $10 a raffle
There's a shopping
ticket.
person right here. That's only $10.
Only $10.
This could be your purse, So, interesting. Anything else that we need to cover about the lunch? Because someone may not have, had their ticket today or whatever, and
Yes. so-
last minute's okay,
Yeah,
right?
last minute is fine. We have plenty of seats available. We'll have a great lunch provided by the Central National Bank Center. A great speaker, Janine Lattis from North Carolina, and she will have a very powerful message. So we'll have our purse auction, speakers, lunch. It'll be a great time.
Very good. Purses with a Purpose. So, take us home, Sara.
Well, just want to thank you guys all for joining us. And if you have some time, make sure you stop by the luncheon. Have a great one.